So you're currently pregnant and wondering just how much weight you should gain during pregnancy. What's up guys, my name is Michaela and I am a pre and postnatal health coach certified, and I'm also a lifestyle vlogger. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about how much weight you should gain during pregnancy that is going to be safe for you and baby. So health experts and doctors typically go off of your BMI to give you a number of how much weight you should be gaining while you're pregnant. If you guys don't know what a BMI is, it really is just a measurement of what your weight and your height is that will base what number you should gain while you're pregnant. So how to find that number, I really just found a calculator online through this website. I will post it down below if you guys want to just use the same one I did. All you gotta do again is just type in your height that you currently are, and then also the weight that you were before you got pregnant, and then it will give you a BMI number. By calculating your BMI, you'll figure out where you fit in to these 4 categories, and then you'll be able to go off of how much weight you should gain based off of your BMI. So a BMI of 18.5 or lower is considered underweight, and women who are underweight when they get pregnant or are during pregnancy should be gaining more weight than somebody who is overweight or somebody who's in the healthy weight range. So they recommend a weight gain of anywhere from 28 to 40 pounds total in your pregnancy. If you're in the healthy or normal weight category of your BMI, you're gonna be anywhere from an 18.5 to a 24.9. And they recommend you gain anywhere from 25 pounds to 35 pounds in total of your pregnancy. A BMI of 25.5 to 29.9 is considered an overweight BMI, and they recommend only gaining around 15 to 25 pounds total in that pregnancy. If your BMI is in the 30 or more, I recommend you only gain around 11 to 20 pounds in total of your entire pregnancy. So obviously guys, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, so these are just the average guidelines I would give to your doctor and ask them how much you should be gaining. They're going to be better to give you more specific advice per person, but again, this is the average number to go off of if you are curious. So now I want to talk about where these numbers come from, because honestly the whole thing is not going to be fat. So if we're going off a 30-pound weight gain, there is 7 different ways that this weight is distributed and given towards your body while you're having the baby. The first thing is going to be the baby's weight total in the end. And the average baby weighs about 7.5 pounds when they come out. Next thing is an enlarging uterus or a growing uterus. This comes out to be around 2 pounds towards the end. Then your placenta, which comes out to be a 1.5 pounds. Amniotic fluid ends up being around 2 pounds. Your breast enlargement or growth becomes around like 2 pounds or so. Extra blood and fluid volume end up being around 8 pounds, which is crazy. And then last is your fat reserves, which ends up being around 7 pounds or so. So again, understanding all of those numbers really helps put some ease to your mind. It did for me, but understanding that really just helps you understand that all that weight that you gain really is important for you and the baby's growth. And so allowing that weight gain is so important. So I'm going to start with gaining too much weight while you're pregnant and why that can have risks associated with it. So the first thing is that if you have too much weight that you've gained during your pregnancy, it can result in a premature baby. It has been shown that has a lot of health risks associated with a premature baby. So that's not something you want to do anyways. Next thing is that the baby typically will come out larger. So for one, I don't know about you guys, but I do not want to be giving birth to a 10 or 11 pound baby if I don't have to. That's a big baby. So, a lot of it, there's been studies that have shown that if you gain extra weight, it will make that baby heavier and just be harder on you in your delivery. So that is something you want to be super careful of anyways. Third thing that I want to mention of gaining too much weight while you're pregnant is that it has been shown through studies that women who have gained too much weight and have had a heavier baby, they find that those children grow up to end up having diabetes and end up being more obese. So you're helping your baby in the long run by really being careful of what you eat and just staying in that healthy weight range. Now going into gaining too little weight. Now this is also equally just as important and critical that you don't underdo. So one of the reasons why this is a risk is because you can also have a premature baby, which again, we don't want to do. The other thing is that your baby can come as a low weight child, which can show a lot of really scary things after you give birth. So making sure that that baby is also gaining enough weight by the time it comes out is very, very important for you and baby. The last thing I want to mention about gaining too little weight and why you should be careful of this is because studies have shown that if you as a mama gain too little, your child will get higher risks of ADHD and different health issues associated with it, which you do not want to be giving your child anyways as much as you can help it. I want to clarify, obviously I know that some women like end up throwing up their whole pregnancy. Some women, they just gain a bunch of weight and they are doing everything, they're exercising, drinking water. So the best thing again is just to check with your doctor and make sure you're really consulting with your doctor if you have any concerns with this. But hopefully this video was some clarification on how much weight you should gain during pregnancy. And women, you guys are awesome. All of you mamas out there, hang in there. We're gonna do this together. And don't forget to like and subscribe down below and let me know where you guys are at in your pregnancy, if you're in your first, second, or third trimester, and maybe even your favorite part. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye.